Hey everyone, this is New Creation 23 from 3DRespawn.com. Today I have a video from Forza 4. This game just came out today, and I'm going to do a quick hot lap with my own personal car that I made, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys the graphics, but there's a ton of cars you can choose from. I'm going to kind of glide through all these, but in the end I'm just going to go to the one that I just made. I've already got it to a Class A, but I spent some time and made a 3D Respawn logo for it, so you'll be able to see my little 3D Respawn logo that I made, and you can actually go to the website for Forza 4 and look for it and find it, or if you're on my friends list I can just send it to you. But I'm gonna go do a free look here and just look around, and I'll show you where I put it all. I put it on the bumper and on both sides, but it pretty much closely matches. The number 23 is my lucky number. I put that on everything. That's why my name is New Creation 23. But this is a Toyota, there it is, Toyota Supra twin turbo, so it's a really good car. But this map, the Alps just look amazing, and this is just a hot lap, so there's really no end to it. So eventually I do end it and I kind of goof around a little bit, but I just wanted to kind of show you the gameplay and how it looks and what the video is like and pretty much how the game plays. I really like what they did, not making a lot of the same maps from Forza 3, but like you can tell right off the bat that the graphics are just stunning in this game. The sound is perfect. I like to put the difficult settings on advanced just to show you how I can shift and do all this stuff and upshift, downshift. So yeah, so I'm going to start the race out. I try to do it as best as I possibly can, and I'll shift through all the different visual settings too, so you can see each visual setting. But I like this little start up here. It's pretty cool. But right off the start, I try to jump to first-person view just so you can see what it looks like in first-person view. And I'm using B to upshift and X to downshift, but I changed my view. I tried to do a drift here and it went horrible off the bat. And you see on the bottom it says use Y to rewind the race. So I'm going to go up here in a little bit and let you see how it's rewound, but this is another first-person. But this is my favorite one, all the way out so I can see the road. But you can see the mountains in the distance. It just looks amazing. Even when it's on advanced, it still shows when you should brake. It has just a little bit of lines. It doesn't have too many, but I like to downshift a lot. But just look how massive it is out in the distance with the mountains. It's just really amazing what they did to visually make it really beautiful. The sound is really good in this game too when you're shifting and downshifting. Sometimes you'll see a little bit of sparks shoot out of the exhaust from the nitrous, I guess, or whatever it is. But here I went off the road and I show you that this is how you can use the rewind. I'm going to rewind it a little bit, and if you're not happy with where your rewind is at, you can take it back one more step. So I took it back another step, and I'm happy with it right there. So I can resume it. But this is a really fun game. If you like simulators, this really sets the bar, because I played Gran Turismo 5, and it was fairly good, but this really the amount of cars that you can unlock and the amount of just the customization that you can do, the time you can spend on decals and graphics and painting your car, it's just amazing. Plus just the fun tracks, they're not boring. There's a lot of turns, there's a lot of bends, there's no like straightaways. The scenery is amazing. I try to do a little side view so you can see the 3D respawn and the whole mountains on the side. That's pretty cool. But I tinted my windows red. I have this one souped up to a Class A, so it's really fun. But if you notice, like most of the corners I'll downshift with X. I like to, when I drive and when I race a lot, I like to be in control of my gears because I can come out of corners a lot smoother than if you're just letting the computer do it for you. And it makes it a little bit harder. I like a challenge in a game. It takes away some of the braking ability, and like it just makes it a little bit tougher. So, but all in all, right now, I'm giving this game like a 9.5 because it's amazing, and I haven't played too much multiplayer yet. I tried to get into a lobby, but since it's so new, there's not too many people playing. But they have, just like in Dirt, they have like a zombie, it's called like an infestation, where like you tag one person and then they're it, and they can tag everybody else. I thought the race was over there, that's why I wrecked into the wall. I didn't know there was going to be more than one lap, so I could start to get silly right now. But like I was saying about multiplayer, they have cat and mouse, where there's two people, one's a cat and one's a mouse. So they have a lot of fun things they brought in. Here I'm just kind of goofing around. I lose my tail fin here a little bit, but there it goes. But yeah, so if this is the video that makes you buy the game, then hopefully it sells it really good, just with the graphics and like how good it looks. If you're into gaming online a lot, check out 3dayrespawn.com. It's a great just Christian community of gamers that get together and have a good time playing video games without, you know, swearing and, you know, the negativity and all that stuff. And we get to play racing games all the time and rock 3D Respawn tags and stuff on our cars in Forza. So, yep, let this play out a little bit longer. Just kind of giving some side views from all the stuff. But like I said, 9 out of 5, really good playing game. It feels really good too. It doesn't feel like an arcadey game. It's just real enough to not get mad at playing, because some games are really hard to play, and this one's, you know, decent when it comes to like how hard it is, because you can customize every setting on how hard that, you know, your other racers are. So I'm gonna quit now, and I'm gonna actually go to the replay, just so you can see what the replay looks like. Not this one, but there's an actual replay that I'm going to go through and just let you see it real quick. I don't play around with it too much, but I just want you guys and girls to see what it looks like for the time being. And I just wanted to get a quick video up too, since Forza is so new. I want everybody to get some eyes on. But just the sheer size of, like, when you look out into the distance and see the mountains and peaks and stuff like that, is pretty cool. It almost speaks for itself. I'm almost speechless just looking off in the distance. But like I said, yeah, if you haven't checked out 3D Respawn, make sure to check it out. A lot of awesome people there, a lot of girls, a lot of guys. We got all kinds of stuff going on. We got events happening all the time. I'm going to start making events for this. So if you have this game or you're going to get this game, I'm going to be making multiplayer events where we can just play and have a good time. But here I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit, get it a little bit closer so you can see the car. You can now see if I'm shifting on the left-hand side, my steering wheel, how it's turning. That's pretty cool. You can see that. But yeah, pretty fun game. Enjoyed it a lot. I've already got to like level 9 or 10 at my driver's license, because I've played for about 4 or 5 hours today. I really put in some time. But once again, thanks for checking out this video. Make sure to check out 3drespawn.com, and God bless.